The Dakota Access Pipeline has awoken something dark within us. It is a clash of race, a clash of class, a clash of properties, and a clash of ideals. This clash has festered under the surface of America since before the founding of our nation. It doesn't sit right with us because the Black Hills of South Dakota are just one in a long list of properties stolen by the white Europeans under the flag of the United States of America. As a young child of the 70s, one of the first toys I remember playing with were plastic cowboys and Indians. The Western TV shows and movies of the day depicted the cowboys as the good guys and the Indians as the bad guys. Something never felt right about that. There was an unanswerable questioning in my young mind. Why? Why are they the bad guys? The truth is that good and bad exist in all of us, and the answers are not easily wrapped up in little packages. People of all faces do horrible things to take from one another and to hold on to what they have. I am a child of Irish heritage, another group of people that were oppressed, had their property stolen by the rich and nobility, and had to fight to keep something. As I went through my teen and college years, I learned that my early misgivings about good guys and bad guys were correct. The Native Americans had suffered tremendous atrocities so that the rich could continue to prosper. I also discovered more of my genealogy. My family tree contains Cherokee, and I am a sixth-generation descendant of Daniel Boone. As an optimist, I looked upon this sordid past and said to myself, at least it's all in the past. We are equal now. At least we are moving on as a nation. However, greed and oppression are an unstoppable force. They may never be eradicated, but as co-laborers for justice, as those who have come before us, we cannot afford to lay down under the boots of evil. The Dakota Access Pipeline protest brought this age-old injustice once again into our consciousness. We claim we have evolved, that we are better people today, when we can only hope to be as good as those who have come before. Sitting Bull made a speech at the Powder River Council in 1877. He said, "Behold, my friends, the spring has come. The earth has gladly received the embraces of the sun, and we shall soon see the results of their love. Every seed is awakened in all animal life. It is through this mysterious power that we too have our being, and we therefore yield to our neighbors, even to our animal neighbors, the same right as ourselves to inhabit this vast land. Yet hear me, friends. We have now to deal with another people, small and feeble when our forefathers first met with them, but now great and overbearing. Strangely enough, they have a mind to till the soil, and a love of possessions is a disease in them. These people have made many rules that the rich may break, but the poor may not. They have a religion in which the poor worship, but the rich will not. They have taken tithes of poor and weak to support the rich and those who rule. They claim this mother of ours, the earth, for their own use, and fence their neighbors away from her, deface her with their buildings and their refuse. They compel her to produce out of season, and when sterile she is made to take medicine in order to produce again. All this is sacrilege. We cannot dwell side by side. Only 7 years ago we made a treaty by which we were assured that the buffalo country should be left to us forever. Now they threaten to take that from us also. My brothers, shall we submit, or shall we say to them, first kill me before you can take possession of my fatherland? The Treaty of Fort Laramie in 1886 promised the Sioux uncontested rights to a large tract of land, which included the western half of South Dakota, west of the Missouri River, and also included portions of North Dakota, Nebraska, Wyoming, and Montana. The treaty promised this land to the Native Americans forever. The language of the treaty, although it includes actions and punishments for those who violated, never included any language that would allow the U.S. to rescind the treaty. Sitting Bull refused to attend the treaty, reportedly due to the fact that he believed the white men would break their own treaty. His beliefs were evident with the arrival of General George Custer's expedition into the Black Hills in July of 1874. The authority to order the expedition was due to a loophole in the treaty language that allowed agents of the U.S. into the territory for observation of the treaty. In August of 1874, the expedition discovers gold in the Black Hills of South Dakota. And by the fall of 1875, nearly 15,000 miners had settled illegally on treaty lands looking for gold. On November 3rd, President Ulysses S. Grant decides to do nothing about the illegal settlement on American lands and orders all remaining Native Americans to their reservations despite their inability to do so in harsh winter conditions. And he announced a deadline of January 31st of 1876 the following year. The decision led to the Great Sioux War, which ultimately led to Custer's defeat at the Battle of Little Bighorn. By the spring of 1877, the Sioux were defeated and either surrendered or followed Sitting Bull into Canada. Police, National Guard units, and hired mercenaries are defending construction projects right through sacred waterways and burial sites. So why should we care? What makes this fight, this stand, more important than 1,000 other causes that come at me every day? Let me conclude with this. This is our moment, our time to take a stand against all the oppressors. I do not want to make America great again, because America has been horrible to people of all colors and creeds who were poor and powerless. Let us make America what it always should have been. Land of the free, home of the brave, for all, not just those who had the money